Okay. Yes, guys, it's true. I am the Dark Avenger. This is going to be my own personal independent site from my group page, which is Brooklyn Boys 13 for those of you who do know me, and for those of you who don't know me, hi! For about a year and a half now, I've been working on Brooklyn Boys 13, and I've been getting tons of messages. Chris, why don't you make your own profile? I mean, Mike has his site, which is Rock 18. Kevin has his site, which is ShadowWolf000. And Hillary has her own site, Panaka K. So why don't you have one? And I always said that, you know, I work on Brooklyn Boys a lot, and I'm really the only one that goes on the profile, so technically that's like my own profile. But then I started to think about it, and, you know, a year and a half later, Brooklyn Boys is a group page. Even though I'm doing all the work on the page, it's not my own personal page. So I decided, why not give it a shot? Thus, the Dark Avenger. So, what can you expect on my Dark Avenger page? Well, you can expect, just like Brooklyn Boys, a random assortment of everything. I mean, anything I can do, you guys will be seeing it. Just like Brooklyn Boys, don't think I'm taking away from Brooklyn Boys. These will be my own personal random clips. Before you guys say anything, it doesn't mean I'm going dark or anything. It's a mix of two characters. Dark from the Dark Knight, which represents Batman, who passed away, and Avenger to represent Captain America, who died and is now returning. So don't think I'm going dark or anything. It has nothing to do with me going dark at all. It's just, it's a hero profile name. It is going to have a little bit of a focus on superheroes. At times I will be making videos on... Hey everybody, Chris here. And well, the Dark Avenger site's been around now for a few months. Got a few good videos off, did a few reviews, started and finished my Ghostbusters video game walkthrough. But this site, like I said in my first and second video, this site was created, this channel was created mainly for comic books, for comic book related videos, whether it be reviews or whatever. And sadly, due largely to the fact that I've been working a lot on the Brooklyn Boys channel, I have not had the time to actually make videos for my personal channel. So now I've actually taken the time, I'm actually going to take the time out to work on building up this site and getting some comic book videos and videos in general down for this site. So what is this intro video? This intro video is for my comic book reviews, which I will be hopefully doing every single week. I can't give you guys an exact date, but I will be doing them every week unless something happens, you know, due to scheduling, you know, something happens in the family, whatever kind of reason or thing comes up. But yeah. So these reviews will be giving you guys a heads up on what's hot and what's not. I will be telling you guys, of course, before I say anything else, this is my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion. You could feel the exact opposite. That's fine. These reviews are my opinion and how I feel, what I feel people should go out and pick up. If you disagree with me, feel free to disagree with me in the comment box. And yeah, I will actually get back to you on your feeling on the whatever comic book I'm reviewing. Also, if you feel there's a comic book I do not buy or don't review, feel free to PM, personal message for those of you who don't like those little letters. Personal message me the comic book title you think I should buy and review. If you think it's a really good title and you think it deserves, you know, a review and or I should be reading it. So yeah. Expect anything from my reviews. Very random. So that's basically it. And I hope you enjoy the comic book reviews. They'll be coming soon to Dark Avenger. And yeah, so I will catch you guys in the next video. And later. And I will be sitting here with my trusty Pepsi. And hopefully I won't have to drink too much of it when I'm reviewing these things. Hey everybody, Chris here. And this is my first comic book review. I guess you can call this episode 1. You can call the intro, I guess, episode 0 then. And before we get started, I'd like to mention something about my comic books. Sadly, there are no comic book stores around my area, and so most of all my comic books I get via the internet. To be more precise, midtowncomics.com. Hey everybody, welcome to my 100th comic book review, my 100 Dark Avenger comic book review. Woo! Before I actually get into the stuff I got now, I want to first of all thank Doc and Howler once again for the awesome Superman tie. Only reason I'm wearing it with my Green Lantern shirt is because this is the shirt I wore in my very first comic book review, and I wanted to wear it in my 100th at least. And then next 100 we'll see what I'll wear there, so it does kind of collide, does clash a bit. Hey everybody out there, Chris and Mike here, and welcome to the 200th Dark Avenger comic book review. Yeah! We've done a lot of changes. The review is a million times different from where it was when I started back.
Yeah, from when I was behind
4 years
the camera,
ago.
Actually, and then you were here, and then I came in, and then we had people from time to time.
Yeah, this show has absolutely evolved a lot over the past 4 years. It's been 4 years, believe it or not.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to give thanks as well for you letting me be in your comic review.
Yep.
From 100.
This is 100 reviews from Michael so far.
Yes, so thank you.
Really soon. Take care. Keep reading. Keep collecting. And see you guys on Tuesday for the live show. And until the next video, take care, everybody.
Later.
Hello, everybody out there, and welcome to the 300th episode of this Dark Avenger comic book review. Yep. As far as this show, the numbering will continue, but the show will be changing to World's Finest Comic Review. As much as I want to keep and rebuild on my channel name, Mike and I like the idea of the World's Finest Comic Review show, which is where we'll be dividing up all of our books, either doing solo reviews or group reviews with 2 or 3 books instead of just one. And I feel like separating the show will be really good for you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here with us this wonderful, awesome, and really great weekend. We hope you guys enjoyed as much as we did, and we will see you guys next week for another comic review. Take care, everybody.
Later, everyone.
That's it. That right there, that's where it all started. Now, granted, I had already neglected this channel enough, but right there, that's where I started making mistakes. That's where things started going downhill. Basically relaunching my channel without relaunching it. I'm really just making a big change. Outside the Pages, the show where I take you guys away from the comic reviews, away from the reviews in general, and comic talk, and give you guys just a video about myself. Outside the Pages has been a series that I've been doing here and there and everywhere, where I take you guys outside everything I do on my channel normally, and it's basically my own little vlog series. So this is the announcement that Outside the Pages will be staying. So the morning stream, a live show that Brant and I started approximately 1.5 to 2 years ago, where we would wake up at ridiculously early in the morning and put on a show for you guys. It's a bird. No. It's a plane. No. It's a podcast. That's right, guys. It's a podcast is officially coming back. However, we're changing up the format. The original format was It's a Podcast was me on a podcast talking about comic book news, games, everything together, just me, really sitting down. Either Mike was with me or Brant sometimes popped on It's a Podcast, and we literally just talked about everything nerd, geek related. The Chris and Brant Show. For a long time on this channel, Brant and I have sporadically done spur-of-the-moment live shows, whether it be reviewing a straight-to-DVD animated movie for DC Comics, or on Comic Frontline discussing the all-new, all-different Marvel. Brant and I always find a topic or a DVD movie or even a series to talk about and review. A new podcast coming to this channel, collaborating with Zone4Podcast.com, is coming your guys' way, and it's coming quick. It's called The Wildcard Podcast. Now, yesterday, you guys know I announced that It's a Podcast was changing. It was going to be me with a guest talking about a random subject. Well, the wild card will be taking over a piece of the format of It's a Podcast and going a step further. It's going to live up to its name. The Wild Card Podcast is going to be a very random podcast, touching on topics with comics, movies, TV, anime, toys, news, breaking news, anything, whether it be geek related, in the news related, anything. The Wild Card Podcast is going to be the randomest podcast there is. It will be about anything. And the cast members will also be a random thing. If you like wrestling, you're going to love this announcement. Working together with Zone 4, Brant, myself, and a possible third podcaster, we will be teaming up starting this September to bring you guys 1, 2, 3 podcast. A podcast based and surrounding wrestling. Comics Point 3 has officially been canceled. As I said, all shows are officially canceled, but it will be returning as Comics to the Third. Myself, Michael, and Kevin, every once in a while, Kev's not here anymore, so let's pretend Spider-Man here is Kevin. Myself, Michael, and Kevin will get together, sit down at this table or another table, and discuss comic books, comic news, comic whatever. Really just a three-way discussion between the three of us. Mike and I discuss a lot of stuff on Frontline Live. We talk about it on Dark Avenger Live. So, Comics to the Third. I'm surprised Robin didn't come out and go holy overload of videos and series and empty promises, Batman. No wonder why things went so crazy. And then, of course, we all know where this is going to lead into. Hey, everybody out there, Chris here, and welcome to a new beginning, a new start to my channel. And as you guys know, last night was episode 100 of Dark Avenger Live, the last Dark Avenger Live episode to air on my channel. As of episode 101, Dark Avenger Live will now be over on Comic Frontline. So with Dark Avenger Live ending on this channel now, not only was that the last live show I did on this channel, but that was the last series I had on this channel. And when I mentioned about moving Dark Avenger Live over to Comic Frontline, for a while I had been, wondering, what do I want to do with this channel? That was the main thing that was on my mind and the main thing I was thinking about for a pretty long time, and a lot of things crossed my mind. So when I finished Dark Avenger Live, I was wondering what I wanted to do with this channel. Now, I could have ended it. I know Mike Spider Slayer went exclusively to Comic Frontline, and that was something I considered. So what this channel is becoming, basically, is a vlogging channel, but, okay, when you come to my channel, you type in youtube.com/DarkAvengerC86. That's my tagline. That's who I am. That's how you identify me on YouTube. I'm Chris, DarkAvengerC86. But when you're on that channel, and you're on it finally, the channel doesn't say Dark Avenger C86 anymore. A long time ago, I changed my channel to my name. My name with my pen last name, but it says Chris Ventura. When I comment somebody's video, it doesn't say Dark Avenger C86. It says Chris Ventura. And this channel, that's exactly what this channel is going to become. And that's what this channel is going to become. Chris. Chris the podcaster, the comic reviewer, the father, the blogger, the everything, the person who works on YouTube. And that's what these videos are going to be about. Outside of comics, because I want to keep comics and all the review stuff over on Frontline. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this first video. Hopefully, this is a step in a really great, brand new direction, a new adventure for this channel, for myself. And I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. And hopefully you guys will be here for this new part of the journey, and you guys will enjoy it. So till then, guys, take care, and I'll see you guys real soon. Later, everybody. But that doesn't even fit right. That doesn't even feel like me. That doesn't feel like anything I've done since day one on this channel. It just doesn't feel right. I am not Chris Ventura. I'm just not Chris Ventura, because I'm not Chris Ventura. Because I'm the Dark Avenger. Just like something I stated a long time ago when this channel first started, some heroes die, some heroes step down, other heroes pass their name on to their wards, and sometimes heroes just disappear. But one thing that many heroes eventually do, when they leave, when they disappear, when they die, almost always they're reborn. And everybody, I'd like to welcome you to something. Welcome to Dark Avenger Reborn. Time to get to work.